Hey guys, we're here for another math lesson, and today we're going to learn a new strategy when adding called totals below. That's right, Chippy. Totals below. And this is a new strategy. We haven't done this yet in second grade. And so we're going to start right from the beginning. I'm going to draw a chip model of a number, and we're going to see what that number looks like. We have 2 10s and 3 1s. And then we have 4 10s and 8 1s. So this is a chip model of showing adding. And so we've got 23 plus 48. So we already know that the chip model is one way that we can show our 10s and 1s for adding our numbers. Another way we can show this problem is by doing a number bond. So we can have the whole, and we can show part, and we can show the other part. So one part is 23, one part is 48, and then our answer would go here, okay? And if we looked, we can look at our chip model to see that there's 8, 9, 10, 11, and to see that in our 10s, we have 4, 5, and 6, okay, which actually equals 60. So we can show it here. 8 and 3 is 11. We can carry our 1 right here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Parents, this is the standard algorithm. This is a familiar one for you guys, except now instead of adding the 1 up top, we add it to the bottom so that it's not forgotten. So our whole is 71. Now, we can also show this problem using expanded form. Now, expanded form would look like this. 23, 48. Expanded form, sometimes we call it the arrow model. 20 and 3, 40. You're basically just doing your 1s and 10s. And then you would add 8 and 3 is 11. 40 and 20 is 60. So there's your expanded form. Our new problem, or our new strategy, sorry, is called totals below. And totals below, what that means is with our problem 23 plus 48, watch this. We can take our 1s, 8 and 3, 8 plus 3, and write total below. Our 1s, the total of our 1s is 11, the total of our 10s is 60, and write that below. Then you add them up. 1, 6 and 1 is 7, 71. So that's the strategy, totals below. You just write the total below. You add your 1s, write the total. Add your 10s, write the total. Add your two totals together, and that's called totals below. Don't worry, we're going to practice a couple more times. Okay. We can also use these totals as parts to our number bond. So this was one number bond, and our answer was, our whole was 71. We can also use the parts here, 11 and 60, to also equal 71. So 23 plus 48 equals 71. 11 plus 60 also equals 71. Okay, our next problem is 45 plus 37. And for this problem, I am going to show the expanded form because I think that helps figuring out the totals below strategy. So we'll do that one more time You don't have to do expanded form to solve it, but we know that this 4 is really 40 plus, and we know the 5 is just 5 ones. And the 37 is 30 plus 7. So for our totals below, we know that 7 and 5 is 12 plus 30 and 40 equals 70. So our totals below would look like this. 45 plus 37. So if I asked you, how much would you write for your first total below? You would look at your ones and you would write 12. And then you would look at your tens for your next total below and it would be 70. 4 plus 3 is 7, but this is really 4 tens and 3 tens, which is why it's 70. You would add it up, 8, and this is your answer, okay? Totals below. That's our new strategy. I'm going to show you a few more problems. This is something very different. This strategy works when you are adding and you're using the strategy totals below. This is not a subtraction strategy, only addition strategy. Okay, our next problem is 179 plus 18. We are going to do one more time the expanded form. This time it's 179. And then we don't have any hundreds, so we're going to skip our arrow all the way over to our tens place, okay? We have 10, and we have 8 ones. 9 plus 8, we know is 17. Plus 80 plus 100, okay? So now our totals below would be our ones first, 17, then our tens, 80, then 100, 100. Make sure you line these up, okay? Because you don't want to have 100 over here with your tens. That's going to give you a wrong answer. 7 ones, 9 tens, and 100. This is your answer. Because this is a new strategy, you may feel more comfortable practicing using your hundreds, tens, and ones strategy. I do want you to practice this strategy, but if you want to double check your work and quickly do a hundreds, tens, and ones chart, I am totally fine with that for you to check your work. So we can do it right here really quickly. 100, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have 18, which is 110. 8 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with adding, remember, you start with your ones. We always start with our ones. Chippy agrees. Always start with your ones. You're going to count until you get to a group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. We circle our group of 10s. And our group of 10s comes on over here and we add it. We see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, that is the same. Now let's count how many 10s we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is the same. How many hundreds do we have? 1. That is the same. So if you want to double check your work using the hundreds, tens, and ones strategy, you are more than welcome to. But please do practice the totals below strategy because that is what our lesson is about today. I'm going to model one more problem for you guys before I send you on your way. Okay, last problem, 125 plus 75, okay? Actually this time we'll just go right with our 5 and 5 is 10. Totals below. There's your ones. Now we're going to go to our tens. 7 and 2 is 90 because these are tens. And then we have 100, remember, to line it up. And we will add 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 9 plus 0 is 10. 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, so this is our answer. And I'm going to show you guys something else. Okay, so that's totals below, starting with our ones, which is what we always say, start with your ones. This strategy, totals below, is kind of a sneaky and cool strategy because you can actually start with your hundreds and get the same correct answer only with this strategy. So I'm going to show you. This is not typically true, but for this strategy, you can start with your hundreds, 100, and then your tens, 7 and 2 equals 90, because really 70 and 20. And then 5 plus 10 equals 10. 5 plus 5, equals 10. And you still have 0. You'll still have 9 plus 1 still equals 10. 1 and 1 equals 2. Okay? So in this strategy, you can add your hundreds first, and then your tens, and then your ones. Or you can add your ones, and then your tens, and then your hundreds. This is a special strategy, totals below. That was our objective, to learn this new strategy and be able to show it. So now you will go to the exit ticket and show me what you've learned. And please let me know if you have any questions. Chippy is super excited to see what you guys have learned in this new strategy. She was really excited to join us today. Yee! Good luck! Bye!